Cards get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
Should say whiskey. Yes, sir. You stretch, right?
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
They don't give me the steal? How'd they give him the steal for that when I poked it out? I got him. Thank you.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
These niggas are weird. I got your corner. Oh.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain
he almost blocked
there.
it from the back.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game.
On 2nd and 7, Murray, David Johnson here on the catch. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Before this season started, Johnson said this new offensive system would allow him to really be effective in the passing game. He actually likened it to 2016 when he had almost 900 receiving yards. He said one of his goals is to become the third player in league history to hit 1,000 yards rushing and receiving in the same season. They also noted that he's really comfortable in this scheme. It's like his college days at Northern Iowa when he was part of a team that based out of a shotgun with a running quarterback. The run got 4, now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Terry was right that one time when he told us to hold off on killing them niggas until the 4th quarter.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Nickel Roby-Coleman there defensively. The secondary, Charles, much maligned during the week. They didn't have their best game in the loss last week, but a nice play there.
Yeah, and I just know what they went through last week. I mean, ever since that time, their pride was hurt. They kept getting reminded of it in the local media, had to watch it on tape, and, you know, the coaches just got after them. They came in ready to play.
And he slides to avoid the hit. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations.
Next time.
You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide.
And
he didn't beat him. He probably didn't even beat him, bro.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Nah, you don't know the his
5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Them boy Lion.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
I know it wasn't no 41-3 because when I peeped it, it was 7-7. So that's how I know it's right.
Ready? Ready? 58.
Ooh, nice.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Pull out.
On 2nd and 9. Newton, throw complete right side to Cooks.
Look at,
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Nah, they didn't even give it.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They don't know what to do against zones.
It's
That's just sad. That's shaky.
Trying to find
It's like
confidence.
countless things you can run against a 2-3.
Picked off around the 37. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole.
That
because
was tough.
You have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change.
I got you, Cat. I'm going to go your way.
And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
I got you, brother.
No gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I'm not used to having 2 shooters to throw to. 3,
he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Crabtree with it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Bingham.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Now Johnson, and he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
I just trapped a stink bug.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
You can't be trusted.
They come out here in the eye.
Mike 58 right there. Here we go.
I didn't mean to do that. I was asking for the ball.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Madden, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals push further out in front.
One more. Balling. Get the ball down the court.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Damn, Terry. Terry got
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Shot altered just from standing
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Good deal.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I can't believe they even let you play. Great.
From the gun, here's Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it. In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible. Hope he's got man-to-man coverage. Hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. They'll face a third down conversion attempt here, 3rd and 3.
I ain't lying.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll run it with Johnson. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Y'all shaving assists.
And now Murray's going to set up the throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Madden. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 21-0.
No, he didn't get that score.
That is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Like 2 scores.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
My bad, Terry. I was trying to pass to you for a minute. Ooh, good pass there. Terry got Dahmer. I'm running through 3 screens.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Y'all know how much elite contact those cost?
37 on 1st and 10.
43's the mic. 43's the mic. Here we go.
X Terry.
Here's Newton. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They run. It's Gurley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down.
You know he's going to come with a vengeance, Terry. Now that Jay beat him.
I get it. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43. Big stop, G. Big
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
He calls it bread and butter.
First down, Los Angeles. Ready? 180. Mike, 58, right there.
He calls it bread and butter. I call it grilled cheese. Same thing.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm trying to sacrifice some niggas, bro. I need my elite pass.
Shotgun snap for Newton. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he coughed it up. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, y'all put me in this lobby with a bunch of randoms.
He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Murray now on first down. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. But you talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ran off on a bitch. Old bitch smell like shit.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Oh, my God. Don't y'all think if you get elite contact dunks, you should automatically get...
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down...
You don't want to.
No, but... Oh, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
John Gunn.
Is that you, Terry? Oh, that's Cassius.
Out of the gun, Newton. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And the Rams first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, Newton. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Robert Alford. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. David Johnson on his way. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals push further out in front. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Oh, my God, Terry, when I get these contact dunks, nigga, get out of my way. Oh, my God. I'm going to be running you. Me versus your big.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Stand under the basket every time.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Terry, meet me at my court right now, dog. I'm about to fucking destroy you. Sorry. Terry didn't even move.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Well, that'll be caught by Cup. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm supposing that's probably it.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Ran up on your bitch. Yeah, know she's with him. Oh, bitch ran up on his dick. Yeah, you know she's with him.
Here's Newton. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and it's 3rd and short. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
A final shot before the break. Newton. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Newton. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover. The angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run. Big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. A give for Henderson running to the right. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
43 is the mic. 43 is the mic.
From the gun, Newton. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Great. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43.
Third and long. It's Newton. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Third and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. And the biggest one is they think their pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
Zuerlein, of course, last year had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all. But this guy deserves his nicknames. Greg the Leg, Legatron, because the ball goes through the post at a heavy rate, 87% in 2018.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Watch the slant.
Second down, Murray sets to throw. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the end zone, Newton. They'll get this one to Cup, complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Here's Newton. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton, he's going to dump it off to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down.
Hey, we got 4.
Newton throwing again. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Newton to throw. He's got the first down and more past midfield as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw is Newton. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. On the toss, here's Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a first down or more. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he...
Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. The 20. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They go to Johnson again. Corey Littleton, Pro Bowler for the first time a season ago, in to make the tackle. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
That's it, baby. We go
First and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by DJ Swearinger. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason, there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. And now he's trying to prove it, hoping to get back to the production that sent him to the Pro Bowl in 2016. That would certainly help his rookie quarterback.
Check. Mike 54. Mike 54. You don't know no better.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got his man. It's the tight end play. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. He needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
In your face.
Again, it's Johnson. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. 2 running plays go backwards. So what's the call on 3rd and 13 now? Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Out there now, the lefty Tavecchio for the Falcon field goal. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But it'll be 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the...
And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 33. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive.